Minecraft is undoubtedly one of the most popular and iconic game of this decade. It's a game that managed to rise, fall, and lately, rise again in popularity. It's been more than a decade since this game came out, and content about it still manages to be mainstream. This game is a timeless classic that has essentially raised a generation and still somehow managed to stay relevant to also raise a new one, spanning the generational gap. It's impressive that this game, up to this day, is still shaping the YouTube platform. I mean, who hasn't heard of the name Dream? Or Dream Team with Sapnap and George Not Found? Or the Sleepy Boys with Filza, Tommy in it, Techno, Wilbur, you get my point. But those are the YouTubers of this decade, the new era of Minecraft YouTubers. I want to talk about the ones that really kicked off Minecraft's popularity and shaped the last decade's YouTube. There was a time when Minecraft just fell off. Everybody started hating on this game. It was seen as childish, overrated, cringe. The market got super saturated. The amount of new YouTubers buying into the Minecraft hype and forcing themselves to play Minecraft just so they could get a huge amount of views turned people off of Minecraft. The audience, who were mostly children, grew up and wanted something different, which then led to YouTubers just falling out and quitting. There wasn't any interesting content to be made anymore, and while some still continued and still stay relevant up to this day, most dropped Minecraft and followed other trends to adapt to a growing audience. Those who still did Minecraft content were targeting such a young audience that caused Minecraft to get a reputation it had. But among all these creators, there were some who didn't adapt. One of which is StampyLongHead.
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. A video, guess where? Inside of Stampy's lovely world. Only in Stampy's lovely world he is.
Stampy is probably a household name at this point. Ask anyone in the world about him and they would most likely recognize him. Probably even wonder, what happened to Stampy? The answer to that, nothing. He just never adapted to the modern YouTube landscape. And while many might say it's basically the death of his channel, to this day he still puts out the same or similar content as he did back then. And there's just something oddly sentimental or poetic about it. Of course, recently he's been gaining traction again, and also just hit 10 million subscribers. But back in 2017, things weren't looking good for his channel. And interestingly enough, he puts out a video giving insight to what he feels about it.
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to another Let's Talk video. I haven't done a Let's Talk video in a really long time, and so I decided to talk about something that a lot of other people have been talking about anyway, and a lot of people have been asking me questions about, both on this channel and on my main channel, and that is whether my channel is dying. A lot of people have been saying that my views have been dropping a lot, it's nothing like it used to be, and you know, gradually my channel's going to fade away into non-existence or die, basically. No one's going to be watching it.
This video really is something. He acknowledges that he's past his peak and his channel isn't as popular as it was. In a landscape where it seems as if views are practically everything, with everyone looking for your shot at fame and a dip in views could probably be the end of your career, if you were in Stampy's shoes, what keeps you going?
You know, obviously I care. Like, people say that they don't care about getting views on YouTube, and I think to some extent that could be true, and I think to some extent that is true for me. I don't care how many views I get on YouTube, but, you know, if you spend a lot of time making a video, you want people to see it. You know, you want to show off the thing you've created. In the same way, if you paint a painting, you want people to see it. You know, if you draw something, you want to show, look, this is what I've drawn. What do you think about it? And that's kind of the same thing with me, you know, on YouTube. And then also at some point during my time on YouTube, it became a career.
This isn't to say that it's bad to grow your channel and try to make a living off of YouTube. No, we've seen so many success stories of people putting in the time and effort to do so and earned fruitful rewards. But for a moment, if you disregard the fame, there's an important lesson that Stampy gives throughout the entire existence of his channel that's a good philosophy to live by.
But I think there's a difference between, you know, caring about the views to a certain extent because you want to see the reaction and you want to be able to carry on doing YouTube, compared to creating the videos for the views. Like, I've always been at a point where when I'm creating the video, I'm not basing what the video is going to be about, or, you know, I'm not going to be planning ahead what the title is going to be or the thumbnail in order to maximize views. Like the video making side and then the views that I am getting, I guess, I try to keep as separate as possible. So I think that's the difference there. So
if you take a look back at older prominent YouTubers, you can see that they share the same philosophy. As much as money was a huge factor in their motivation, it was clear that they had passion to make something entertaining, because YouTube was their hobby. And if you look at Stampy's channel now, there's one hidden gem of a phrase that's going to stick with you.
Gaining views isn't and has never been my motivation on YouTube, but I would be lying if I said it didn't feel good to know that so many people have enjoyed and appreciated my silly videos. All of the sweet messages I receive about how I have impacted on people's childhoods makes me feel equally proud and honoured. It is the individual people behind the view count that really matter, not the amount. Thank you for being one of those people, but for now, thanks for watching and I will see you later. Bye!
This is one hell of a quote. Anyone can be a content creator, but this really makes you ask yourself, what keeps you going? What's the reason you enjoy creating content? As an artist, as a musician, as a YouTuber, as a developer, as anyone, what's the reason behind your passion? Was it for fame? For glory? For recognition? For money? Or was it because you found enjoyment in creating something for yourself? Or for others? Because in the end of the day, when all fame dies down, what matters isn't how many you entertained, but who you entertained. You aren't here to work on your ego, you're here to work on your passion. So, what's your message? What's your specialty? What's something you want the world to hear? What makes you want to share your funny highlights with others? It sounds incredibly cliche, but sometimes it's a person's laughter that's worth all the blood, sweat, and tears poured into making a video. If there's a lesson or inspiration you can take from these old YouTubers, it's to look at yourself and find meaning and commitment in what you do. You don't have to be the next success story, you don't have to be the next YouTube millionaire, you don't have to chase a goal that's going to drain you from doing what you love doing. Rather, you just need to create. Create what you love and strive to reach people with it. Because there's no story unworthy of sharing. So, broadcast yourself.
My name is Stampy, and welcome to my small corner of the internet. Is this cake? It's just cake everywhere, as far as the eye can see. Go get it. I already pretended to throw it. Oh. I didn't want it to all be about me, because this video is about you. This is the start of what will be Stampy's lovely house. Stampy's love garden. Oh, I have now just reached 2,000 subscribers. Woo! I always have fun when I make my videos, and hopefully, if you decide to stick around, you will too. Mr. Stampy Cat is finally going for a trip to the moon. And put up with me spending hours in my room recording myself screaming into a microphone. I just wanted to say, creeper! No, that's the left! That's the wrong one, Squid! You're gonna send me to the wrong time! Woo! That came out of nowhere, didn't it? I've completely lost track of what I was talking about. What was I saying? Right, hit the target! I have you surrounded. Drop your weapons out, so I'll see you all later. Bye! 300,000 subscribers. I have been doing YouTube for quite a long time now, and I have no plans on stopping anytime soon. I can't wait to see where it takes me next. Thank you for joining me on the journey.